Welcome into Jags A.M. this morning. I'm Kainani Stevens. Brian Sexton and John Oehser are with me today as we get ready to talk about Week 3 for the Jags as they head to Buffalo for Monday Night Football. Let's kick things off with big things. Big thing number one is stay the course. There's a lot of talk about panic. We didn't see what we wanted to see out of the Jaguars in the first 2 weeks of the season, but Oehser, captain of this team, says there's no panic right now.
I think you always focus on the now. Obviously, it was 2 games. There's a lot of games left, like you said earlier, but I got to keep on saying each game is a race in itself, and I like to win races, so let's win the next game that we have on our plate. Doing everything it takes to come out with the right energy against Buffalo, stay on our book, stay on our film. We know we have all the talent in the locker room to win games, so let's go out and win it, kind of focus on ourselves on the inside. Obviously, the outside has a lot of noise going on out there, but they don't know what goes on in the locker room, on the practice field. So we know what we're capable of, but we got to go out there and prove it every week from the jump.
Brian, I think a lot of this feels a lot worse because of the way things ended last season. This team is 0-2. What do they need to do to get right on Monday night?
So I was at a luncheon yesterday with Tony Baselli, and famously, the most sudden turnaround in Jaguars history is '96, where they started 4-7 and went on a 7-game winning streak to the AFC title game in only their second season. So I asked him, what was it that year that turned it around? And he said, leadership. It's a given that the coaches have to lead them out, but this is on the players in the locker room. We talked a lot earlier this week about Trevor Lawrence and the leadership he showed in the postgame on Sunday. Now it's time for the rest of the leaders, guys like Foye Oluokun on the defensive side, Josh Allen. The leadership is what will get this team focused and ready to play better football on Monday in Buffalo.
Yeah, and it's important those guys lead. It's also important that they play well, which means making plays at the end of games. Bucky Brooks has said it all week, the great Jaguars media analyst that we have. Big players have to make big plays in big moments. For the last 2 months, meaning the last 6 weeks dating back to last season, that hasn't happened. So the reason they can stay the course, they don't have to do anything complicated. They have to play better.
Big player, one of them might be missing on Monday Night Football. Our big thing number 2 is injury watch. We saw Evan Engram get scratched from week 2 because he suffered a hamstring injury right during warm-ups before that game. He'll be kind of day-to-day as they watch and evaluate as the week goes on, according to head coach Doug Peterson. John, how does this affect the offense if they don't have Evan Engram once again?
Well, I don't think as much as we thought, because Brenton Strange played well. There are tight end options. You should be able to get through a week or 2 without one of your top players. And frankly, I think they need to go a different direction offensively anyway. Brian Thomas Jr., Christian Kirk, Gabe Davis, Brenton Strange, Travis Etienne. I just listed off 4 guys that you trust. Brenton Strange may have to earn that a little bit more. But look, there are options in this offense. Just losing Evan Engram should hurt you. But it's not like this offense can't function without him right now.
No, and the name that you just said, John, that strikes me the most is Travis Etienne. The reason that Evan Engram is such a valuable part of this offense is he is that hot option when all things break down. And they bring 3 pass rushers, Greg Rousseau, Von Miller, and Ed Oliver, for the Buffalo Bills defensive line. You got to get rid of the ball in a hurry. To me, that would suggest that Travis Etienne is going to have to be a bigger option in the passing game, or at least I wouldn't say have to be. If he is, he can help overcome the absence of Evan Engram.
Absolutely. As for our opponent on Monday Night Football, our final big thing, Bills. They're 2-0 heading into this. They've had an impressive performance against the Miami Dolphins last week. They're coming in well rested. Brian, when you look at this team, what's an X factor for them, or what are you worried about?
Well, the front is very difficult to block. Von Miller looks like the Von Miller of before his most recent ACL, which was 2 years ago. Ed Oliver, I thought, was the most difficult guy the Jaguars had to handle in the middle. And then, of course, Greg Rousseau, who's a big, long Calais Campbell, Eric Armstead kind of body. He wasn't active. He didn't play last year against these guys in London. So now they've got those 3 against an offensive line that hasn't played very well. Okay, so that's a trouble area. However, perhaps that's the rallying point. I mean, perhaps this is where those guys, stiffen up and play to the capability that Doug Peterson and Phil Rauscher saw in them when they set this offensive line before the start of the regular season.
Yeah, I'll go chalk here. I do rankings every week for Jaguars.com. My comment next to the Bills so far has been Josh Allen still plays quarterback for the Bills. As long as they have him, he's very dangerous. He makes them dangerous. The quarterback can score and make plays in the red zone when everything else is broken down. He can will them to touchdowns because of his size. As long as he's there, they're good. Everybody thought this was a season of transition for them. They're playing as well as anybody in the league. I have them number 2 in the league. and it's because Josh Allen plays quarterback for the Bills.
Absolutely. Stay with us here on Jags A.M. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from Jaguars players in the locker room, see where the state of the team is heading into Monday Night Football.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields, and we have some great news. Fields has the vehicle you want, in stock, priced right, and ready for delivery.
Fields Auto Group is Jacksonville's luxury automotive destination for Cadillac, Jaguar, Land Rover, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, and Porsche. Inventory is back and available for immediate delivery.
And every Fields customer can take advantage of our Fields Amenities program with complimentary loaners, car washes, and our cafes. You deserve the best.
Stop by today or go to fieldsauto.com.
Calling all junior fire chiefs. Parents, register for your child to win the ultimate Jaguars game day experience. Sponsored by Firehouse Subs. Cheering on the Jags from the Firehouse Subs fire truck at Everbank Stadium, flashing the fire truck lights when the Jags score. As honorary junior fire chief of the game, your child will receive a Firehouse Subs gift, and the whole family will receive 4 tickets and a parking pass to a home game this season. Visit Jaguars.com/sweepstakes to enter to win today. See website for terms and conditions.
Sudeth is on the 20, the 10. Yes, another successful move to a new home. I tell you, folks, I've never seen a team more prepared than the Sudeth crew. With a dominating lead in training, trust, and efficiency, it's no wonder why Sudeth is the official moving company of the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the past 100 years, Sudeth has provided local, long-distance, and international moving services in Jags. While the Jags are moving the chains on game day, Sudeth is helping you on moving day. Visit Sudeth.com/Jags for a guaranteed quote.
Calling all loyal Jags fans and loyal Gate customers, football is back. And you and 3 friends could win a chance to meet Trevor Lawrence. Entering is easy. Just buy any 5 28-ounce Gatorade or Gatorade Zero products at Gate with your MyGate Rewards app, and you'll be automatically entered. Not a MyGate Rewards member? Download the app and sign up today. See store for details. Alternate entry available at GatoradePromos.com/TLAW.
We need to define a great deal in today's new home market because the so-called great deals that you find on every corner just aren't the same as the incredible opportunities you'll find with a new Dreamfinders home. How about 2.99% in year 1 in one of Dreamfinder's 15 communities across North Florida? Now that's a great deal. 2.99% interest rate in year 1 and a beautiful new Dreamfinders home. Visit DFHSalesEvent.com for our largest savings of the year on move-in ready homes. That's DFHSalesEvent.com.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Jacksonville Jaguars and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Jaguars tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Jaguars.
Jags A.M. today brought to you by Jacksonville's premier luxury auto group. You can head over to fieldsauto.com.
Depending on who you are, I know for me, I understand the implications of Monday night and what that is to a lot of other people. But you know, as we tune the noise out, you kind of want to tune that out for a little bit as well. When you get into the atmosphere, it'll definitely take over.
Welcome back to the Jags A.M. here in the Hyundai Studios. Andre Cisco there talking about how you get up for Monday Night Football. If you can't get high energy for Monday Night Football, there's probably something wrong with you. It's just the premier night, I feel like, for football, and everyone's watching you. You're on a national stage, and hopefully the Jaguars can come out and perform.
Listen, you're going to have to match their energy.
Absolutely.
I mean, Buffalo is an energetic place as it is. Now you put the primetime lights on it, and if you don't bring the energy, you're going to be run over by it.
It is a tough spot because this team wants the Jags. I mean, they have matched up well, the Jaguars have. So you got primetime, a team that is not going to overlook you. They need to be ready.
Team the Jags beat last year in London, so I'm sure that's on their mind as well. Speaking in the locker room yesterday, we heard from Foye Oluokun a little bit earlier, but we also talked about on the show yesterday just about that linebacker rotation. We saw Ryan Nielsen likes to sub in different players, and Foye Oluokun playing a lot less. He's used to playing pretty much every snap, and he kind of addressed that in the locker room yesterday.
I got all the faith in the linebackers and stuff, and I came in this league not playing every snap. I've been blessed to be able to play every snap from my 3rd year all the way to my 7th year, whatever the coach needs. But the goal here is to win games down the road. I want to win the games now. Obviously, it don't look right when we're not winning the games right now, so let's get to winning the games now, and you'll see it pay off down the road. But let's focus on the now. Don't worry about the snap counts and stuff. Let's worry about wins, how the linebackers look as a unit. Everything's going to work out if we execute our plays the way we're supposed to.
John, feels like there's some understanding there. We've talked so much about that draft and develop angle. You got to start developing guys early because of what we saw last season where you weren't giving them reps, and then at the end of the season you can't count on them. So I think they're trying to do some of that with Ventrell Miller and some of the other linebackers. And obviously doesn't look great right now when you're not winning football games, but trying to make a plan.
Yeah, there's some understanding there. I kind of wonder how long the understanding lasts if you lose a couple more games.
Sure.
I don't think it's a major thing. I think Foye is still playing 81% of the plays. He's probably down 8-9 plays a game. That can be a lot if you're the wrong 8 or 9 plays. I don't necessarily find it that interesting along the defensive front because they rotate all the time.
Yep.
The linebacker and the DBs thing, I still have to watch it. It's unorthodox. I get the point. Maybe it's just a little unusual for the old school guy.
Listen, it'll evolve. I mean, there will be times where, on Monday night, you'll think he should be in the game. They've only played 2 games together, and Ryan Nielsen's only had 2 games to work this system in. My understanding is that as they get more familiar with the situations and the players, that this will find its point. However, listen, Tampa last year, Tennessee last year at the end of the season, he didn't look, my opinion only, he looked like he had worn down, playing 100% of the snaps. He's one of the most dependable players this team has ever had playing linebacker, and they want to give him the ability to be fresh at the end of the season. So they're trying to implement this now. I get it, but I do think it's an evolution, and you won't see him off the field in key situations as best they can set it up.
Sure, we'll keep an eye on that for Monday Night Football for sure. Also, we heard from Travis Etienne in the locker room talking a little bit about the issues the offense has been having specifically in the Cleveland game and how maybe going up tempo a little bit could help get things going earlier.
We dictate the pace of the game. We don't let them get set, don't let them dial up whatever they want to dial up. We kind of catch them on their toes, and we control the pace. And I feel like, I remember we had that long drive, and those guys are out there tired, and I feel like as an offense, when you sense that's kind of like they say, like a shark with blood in the water, that's when you got to go out there and attack and make the most out of it.
Brian, I know sometimes easier said than done with stuff like that,
Yeah.
But going up tempo can't be a bad idea right now, right?
No, I don't think any idea is bad right now when what you're doing isn't working. So whether it's up tempo or no huddle or different personnel packages, however you want to do it, I think everything should be on the table. And with an offensive staff like Doug Peterson and Press Taylor and Mike McCoy, I would doubt that everything isn't on the table, right? I would believe that they are examining every opportunity to get this thing jump-started.
I'm a big fan of up-tempo if they can do it. Mm-hmm. I guess what I mean by that is, the other day, plays were getting in and they were hiking the ball at 1 second. It's hard to go up-tempo when you're not getting plays in like that. And I'm not trying to be facetious, but in order to go up-tempo, you have to really be on the same page. You have to be going. It's hard to do for entire games too, guys. I think it is usually a fantastic change of pace. You can surge through a quarter or so with it. It's hard to do it all the time. But, I guess facetious or not, in order to go up tempo, everybody has to be on the same page. They weren't all on the same page on Sunday.
They were not. And that, whether you're going up tempo or not, was an issue for them, clearly. Stay with us here. We're going to give you our predictions for what the headlines are going to be Tuesday morning after Monday Night Football in Buffalo.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields, and we have some great news. Fields has the vehicle you want, in stock, priced right, and ready for delivery.
Fields Auto Group is Jacksonville's luxury automotive destination for Cadillac, Jaguar, Land Rover, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, and Porsche. Inventory is back and available for immediate delivery.
And every Fields customer can take advantage of our Fields Amenities program with complimentary loaners, car washes, and our cafes. You deserve the best.
Stop by today or go to fieldsauto.com.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Jacksonville Jaguars and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Jaguars tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Jaguars.
Chelsea here. Tired of those drafty windows and high energy bills? It's time to upgrade with Renewal by Andersen. Right now, during our exclusive sale, you can save big on custom-built, energy-efficient windows and doors designed to keep your home comfortable and secure all year round. Our Fibrex material is 2 times stronger than vinyl, providing superior durability and impact resistance. Plus, with flexible financing options available, there's never been a better time to make a switch. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling all loyal Jags fans and loyal Gate customers, football is back. And you and 3 friends could win a chance to meet Trevor Lawrence. Entering is easy. Just buy any 5 28-ounce Gatorade or Gatorade Zero products at Gate with your MyGate Rewards app, and you'll be automatically entered. Not a MyGate Rewards member? Download the app and sign up today. See store for details. Alternate entry available at GatoradePromos.com/TLaw.
Sudeth is on the 20, the 10. Yes, another successful move to a new home. I tell you, folks, I've never seen a team more prepared than the Sudeth crew. With a dominating lead in training, trust, and efficiency, it's no wonder why Sudeth is the official moving company of the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the past 100 years, Sudeth has provided local, long-distance, and international moving services in Jags. While the Jags are moving the chains on game day, Sudeth is helping you on moving day. Visit Sudeth.com/Jags for a guaranteed quote.
Navigating the current housing market and figuring out your best move when it comes to a mortgage isn't your full-time job, but it's one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's where the experts at Jet Home Loans get into the game and coach you to your ultimate goal of getting not just the right loan, but the perfect loan for you, the home of your dreams. Jet Home Loans works with you all the way, from application to closing, making sure your game plan is perfect. Make the call to Jet Home Loans and let their team join your team to make your dreams take flight. Visit jethl.com.
Sudeth is Florida's trusted and reliable moving company. Sudeth, proud to be the official moving company of the Jacksonville Jaguars. To get a guaranteed quote, you can visit Sudeth.com/Jags. All right, here's where we put our predictor caps on. We're going to try and figure out what the headlines are going to be on Tuesday after the Jags and Bills face off in Monday Night Football. Brian, when you look ahead, what do you think we'll see?
Well, my headline is bent but not broken. Kind of like some of those tables that the Bills Mafia jump onto in their parking lot, which is psychotic and fun at the same time.
They're usually on fire as well.
Yeah. I mean, those folks are serious. And I think that the Jaguars are going to go play well. Now, I thought they'd play well last week, and they did in the second half. I thought they'd play well on opening day, and they did for the first 3 quarters. So I'm gambling that the momentum that they built in the second half last week, plus the just sheer disgust of the way that game went by the players that I talked to this week, tell me that I think they're going to go play well. I don't know that that's going to be enough to overcome Josh Allen and that Buffalo crowd in prime time. And as John said, with the bullseye on their back, because the Jaguars have beaten them the last 2 times they've played them. So, but I think they'll play well. So, bent like one of those tables, because they kind of are right now, but not broken, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page. I went with what's next, and I hope I'm wrong. I see a game where the Jaguars come out and play very well, especially early. I think they might get a lead. I think the adrenaline of knowing, not necessarily what Trevor Lawrence said after the game, but knowing what it meant, knowing what they have to do, knowing the urgency. I expect them to play very well. I expect there to be a lot of hope in the second half. But I think the Bills are really good. I think this kid we're showing is
awesome.
Is hard to stop in big situations. He's special. He's one of the 2 or 3 special guys in the league. So I don't know if sometimes a great performance by a team isn't enough. And I kind of worry that might be the case for the Jags. I think if you see a great performance, then I think there's hope moving forward. They'll also be 0-3 if that happens, so you got to ask what's next. But I hope I'm wrong, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I just think sometimes this is tough. This is a tough spot.
I'm not entirely sure what we're going to see in the game. Like you mentioned, Monday Night Football is weird. The beginning of the season is weird. What we've seen from effort from them has been weird. So hoping they can get up for Monday Night Football. One thing I do know is that every week, even when I felt like the team was kind of listless, whether it's the end of the Dolphins or on the home opener against the Browns, this guy was not. This rookie does not play like a rookie. I think under the Monday Night Lights in prime time, he will shine. How much of a focus they make him on the offense when he has a play drawn up for him, I think he will come through. And I think on a national stage for people to see what Brian Thomas Jr. is about will be beneficial for this team in the long term. I think people already respect him, but I think he has the capability to do that, and I don't think he's going to shy away from prime time at all.
And I wish I'd gone your route, guy, because he's sort of the X factor. Brian, you remember Fred on Monday night against the Dolphins?
Yeah. 77 yards on the first play of the game.
All of a sudden, a kid like this, special moment, can turn himself into a star.
Yeah.
But can really shape a game like this. And you get the idea that he's the guy on this roster who can do that.
Yeah, I just want to touch on one thing you said on Monday, and that is that the intensity that he plays with, right? Mm-hmm. He seems so laid back. I know you have him on the podcast this week, and he's very understated until the ball's in his hands. Mm-hmm. And the way that he went at it with Jalen Ramsey and the way last week that he was willing to mix it up with those safeties for the Cleveland Browns, I love that.
And he can affect the rest of the team too. You don't always want it to be your rookie, but if he can do it, why not? Stay with us after the break. We're going to go over what's coming up the rest of the week before Monday Night Football.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields, and we have some great news. Fields has the vehicle you want, in stock, priced right, and ready for delivery.
Fields Auto Group is Jacksonville's luxury automotive destination for Cadillac, Jaguar, Land Rover, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, and Porsche. Inventory is back and available for immediate delivery.
And every Fields customer can take advantage of our Fields Amenities program with complimentary loaners, car washes, and our cafes. You deserve the best.
Stop by today or go to fieldsauto.com.
We need to define a great deal in today's new home market because the so-called great deals that you find on every corner just aren't the same as the incredible opportunities you'll find with a new Dreamfinders home. How about 2.99% in year one in one of Dreamfinder's 15 communities across North Florida? Now that's a great deal. 2.99% interest rate in year one and a beautiful new Dreamfinders home. Visit dfhsalesevent.com for our largest savings of the year on move-in ready homes. That's dfhsalesevent.com. Calling all junior fire chiefs. Parents, register for your child to win the ultimate Jaguars game day experience. Sponsored by Firehouse Subs. Cheering on the Jags from the Firehouse Subs fire truck at Everbank Stadium, flashing the fire truck lights when the Jags score. As honorary junior fire chief of the game, your child will receive a Firehouse Subs gift, and the whole family will receive 4 tickets and a parking pass to a home game this season. Visit Jaguars.com/sweepstakes to enter to win today. See website for terms and conditions.
Come on. Listen up. Just like football, timing is everything. Only water your lawn when necessary. And always check the weather before turning on those sprinklers.
Save water, save money, and score big. It's a win-win.
Whether you're on the field or at home, we're all on the same team. Florida's water. It's worth saving. This message brought to you by the St. Johns River Water Management District. Visit sjrwmd.com for more information.
When disaster strikes, trust the experts at Surf Pro. As a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, they bring the same dedication and precision to restoring your property as the Jaguars do on the field. Whether it's water, fire, or storm damage, their highly trained professionals are on call 24/7 to make it like it never even happened. Surf Pro, your local leader in restoration and cleanup.
Chelsea here. Tired of those drafty windows and high energy bills? It's time to upgrade with Renewal by Andersen. Right now, during our exclusive sale, you can save big on custom-built, energy-efficient windows and doors designed to keep your home comfortable and secure all year round. Our Fibrex material is 2 times stronger than vinyl, providing superior durability and impact resistance. Plus, with flexible financing options available, there's never been a better time to make a switch. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Jags fans, if you want customized Jaguars furniture for your home, check out zipchair.com to browse all the customizable options. Zipchair is furniture for fans. Also, Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Welcome back in. We got a little bit of a weird week. The players are back in the building today. It's kind of like a normal Wednesday for them as everything got pushed back a day. But Brian, you're talking to Chris Richard later this week to talk a little bit about what the defensive backs have been able to do.
Listen, they're playing without Tyson Campbell for at least a month, and don't know about Darnell Savage. He didn't play last week. And Monteric Brown comes in and plays his best game and looks like a guy that the Jaguars can depend on. Chris Richard is obviously the cornerback whisperer. He's been around this league with some really good teams for years. So I will talk to him, and I had a great conversation with Brenton Strange, too.
Great kid and stepped up big last week, for sure. Who are you talking to this week?
I have Brian Thomas Jr. on the Ozone podcast, and it's my first chance to really talk to him. I think the kid's going to be a star, and I'm fascinated to see maybe how he thinks he'll handle that.
Absolutely. We'd love to learn more. We hope all of you guys enjoy Monday Night Football. We'll be back with you on Wednesday to recap everything that goes down in Buffalo.